What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Type 1 Detour. My name is Chris, and along with my wife Amanda and our two daughters, we are traveling this beautiful country one detour at a time. This week we just backed in at Rondout Valley in New York. It is hot. I don't know if you can see me covered in sweat. I just finished setting up. I didn't even completely finish setting up, but I needed a break. Gotta hydrate. It's like my third or fourth bottle of water already. For shade purposes, we do have a little bit of shade. Unfortunately, for internet purposes, we do have some shade. So the trees are likely going to be on our way. So we do have a bunch of trees right here. And that is the northern direction. So I don't know if we are going to be able to use Starlink this week, but we should see. Well, we did check in here. I was a little concerned because there's only a few 50 amp full hookup. I'm getting in the shade over here. There's only a few 50 amp full hookup sites. I didn't really want 30 amp because it's supposed to be in like the mid 90s all week, and I really didn't feel like having to worry about running two ACs constantly. And I know I can do it, but I just didn't want to have to deal with it. We're here for a week. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. I heard there's a brewery right down the street. I heard there's a winery close by. It's supposed to be hot, hot, hot all week.
In the middle, you wrap it in the foil and bake it, and then it will all melt, and you scoop it out.
Mommy, okay, it's all done. These marshmallows. Mommy, it's done. Mommy's done. I made a banana with a bunch of toppings on it, and now I'm eating it. So good.
Day, it's one of the cooler days of this heat wave here towards the end of July in New York. By cooler, I mean it's maybe like 89, 90 degrees today. But today we're gonna go check out Arrowood Farms, which is actually a brewery and a distillery. And it's like maybe a half a mile down the road from the campground, so let's check it out. Review of this place was that the food was excellent, and I can concur that the food was excellent. We had the wings, the brisket, the burger, the beer was pretty good, even though it got a little hot and warm because it's like 90 degrees out. I got some whiskey, and I'll try that when I go home. What do you think?
It was good. I'm not a beer drinker, so I just took a sip of the beers, but I guess it would be good if I like beer. And the food was really good. The atmosphere was really nice and relaxing, and definitely recommend it. So right down the road from the campground, about a quarter mile down the road, is a local farm. There's actually a ton of local farms here at this campground, which we love. We love to buy local, support the local farmers. If you're going to pay inflated prices, you might as well give it directly to the farmer. But this one is Saunderskill Farms, and they had some fresh apple cider donuts, so of course we had to get the dozen of them. We have old-fashioned powdered sugar and the like sugar crystal ones. Let's go give these a shot. Taste apple or just like?
I found donut.
You're gonna be the official taste tester? Which one?
That one?
Down.
Take a bite. Take a bite of this one first.
No. That one's cold. With that one.
Well, you gotta take a bite to make sure that you like it.
You like it?
What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
So it's Friday night at the campground at Rondout Valley, and we are waiting for the wagon ride to start. We were told it's 6-ish, depending on when the maintenance guy gets done working for the day. And then later tonight there is a movie in the pavilion, and I think there's a bonfire over here. I'm not sure if that is tonight or tomorrow.
We're going on a wagon ride at the campground.
Okay. Where are you gonna go? You're going on a wagon ride?
This is the best day ever.
Right. So you might be asking yourself, hey Chris, why are you just standing under the slide in the pouring down rain? Well, maybe it's because we left the RV for a couple hours today, and when we came back, Amanda came outside and said the RV really smells really, really bad. So I said, the tanks are probably full. Just open up the vents and I'll just start dumping the tanks. As I was doing that, she came back outside and said our shower has a bunch of just sitting water in it. So we left the washer on, and I didn't open up the tank before we left. I was trying to let the gray tank get all the way full because I'm trying to kind of just somewhat clean it out. Well, I forgot to open it before I left, knowing that the washer was on. So it overfilled. It backed up into the shower, which is fine because it's just sitting in the shower. The extra water could have been worse, could have been leaking everywhere else, but now all 4 tanks needed to be dumped, so that's what I'm doing. I dumped the tanks and now I'm flushing them. I'm flushing the black tanks, so I'm standing out here waiting to go back all the way over there so I can reopen the black tank valve down in the kids' bathroom. So I always wondered, why are people outside in the rain dumping their tanks? Like, just time it better. Well, now I'm the idiot that's doing it. It's time to go pick some blueberries.
It's so hot, we needed some cool down. Today we are heading to Minnewaska State Park in New York. It is already whopping 81 degrees at 9:30 in the morning. So we'll see how this goes. They have it sits on Lake Minnewaska, so they have like a beach area, and they have some trails that lead to waterfalls. So I'm hoping we can get our feet in the water and keep cool.
Hottest day of the year, and we're going out on a little hike. It'll be fun.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I
made it down to the actual lake part where you can go swimming. We stopped to have a quick little snack. As you can see behind me, it's pretty crowded. I mean, it is one of the hottest days of the year, so that is expected, and it's a Sunday. So there is a $10 fee to get into the entire park, but the entire park is more than just this lake. There's actually 4 swimming lakes and a ton of trails, a couple different waterfalls, so there's a lot to do here for $10. As you just saw, the visitor center itself is like a touch museum, and the kids learned a lot, and we spent at least a half hour in there trying to go through all that stuff. So now we're gonna sit here, cool down a little bit. And then when we're done, we're done.
I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky.
So we're leaving the lake area. We had a lot of fun just swimming in the lake. That by itself was well worth the $10, plus everything else here. The views itself are worth the $10 even if you don't even go in the water. But if you go on a little hike, it's nice to just go ahead and dip in that water real quick. Girls had fun. Everybody's hot and tired. Now we're gonna get back in the truck and we're gonna try to drive over to the waterfall and see that too, get our full $10 worth. So if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, tell YouTube and other people that you like this video. Go ahead and share it if you want. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Type 1 Detour. That's where you will find more daily up-to-date posts from us.